Behind these doors is the greatest advancement in color TV since the bright tubes. The new one-touch color system from General Electric.
I haven't seen any poverty, hunger, or sickness in this town.
From what I hear, the government's taking care of everything. Just fine.
Open your eyes and ears and look around. Our town has problems we haven't begun to solve. Give the United Way. If you don't do it, it won't get done.
On election night, NBC will have the analysis and interviews and all that. But first of all, we'll tell you who won, and we'll tell you quickly and clearly, as fast as anyone, and probably faster. Thank you.
Coverage begins at 3:30 Pacific time.
You know what a dirty anti-pollution valve can do to your car's engine? Well, it can rob you of power so you barely get to the top of the hill. It can also make your engine sound terrible, like this. Dirt in the engine can mean a little more dirt in the air, on your shoes and your pants, a little more dirt in your socks and in your mouth, and it... Oh!
Help clean your engine with mobile detergent gasoline. A cleaner engine can mean cleaner air.
When you vote for a superintendent of public instruction, vote for a man who can superintend and instruct. Wilson Riles.
KNBC 4 Los Angeles.
The following program is brought to you in living color on NBC.
NBC presents Saturday Night at the Movies, the television series which each week brings you the finest in recent motion pictures. Tonight, The War Wagon, starring John Wayne and Kirk Douglas.
So you're the young man my sissy calls Mr. Wonderful.
Yes, ma'am.
I heard about you. I see you got a new banana cooler. Sissy's brother Marvin had one last year. Do you know him?
No, ma'am.
You don't know Sissy's big brother Marvin? His had airplane instruments.
Is Sissy ready?
In a minute. Sissy's big brother had a stack slip shifter.
Yes, ma'am. So does mine. It's an option.
Marvin's Plymouth had torsion barbers.
So does my Barracuda. I like a tough car.
Tough is Marvin's middle name.
Hello?
Oh, wow.
Sissy, you gonna kiss him?
Sissy, you
Shouldn't we be going? Oh, I forgot to tell you, Mama was asked to be a chaperone.
Don't worry. We'll be back in time for Lawrence Welk.
Allen is not a man of leisure. The Rams have lost to the 49ers and the Vikings. And in the rain last Monday night in Minnesota, the Rams' sensational punt return specialist had trouble getting moving. But move he did. Alvin Hayman. And he's the best in the business of returning punts. And if you didn't see it, you wouldn't believe it. The Rams lost 4 of their 8 fumbles in the rain, but they recovered this Viking fumble. Quarterback Gary Quazzo passing to Dave Osborne, but he's jolted by linebacker Jack Pardee. The Vikings' John Henderson can't hold the greased pigskin, but Ram cornerback Pouncey Williams finally surrounds him. The Rams lead both conferences in getting to the quarterback with 26 sacks. Corey Bacon got through here to Quazzo. For the Saints, Tony Baker has been their leading runner with 212 yards and a pretty impressive total for a team that's only won 1 game. But the Saints' quarterback situation remains unsettled. Bill Kilmer found Ricky Kimbrough for this touchdown in last week's loss to the Falcons. But young Ed Hargett looms as the Saints quarterback of the future. He whipped this 30-yard touchdown pass to wide receiver Dan Abramowitz. Abramowitz will be all alone behind Falcon cornerback Ken Reeves. And without blinding speed, it's a tribute to Dan Abramowitz's elusiveness that he's open by that much. Of all the Saints, perhaps their most consistently effective performer is Dan Abramowitz. He says that when he's running a pattern, he pretends that he and the quarterback are the only players in the field. He realizes that he's going to be hit hard whether he catches the ball or not. So
Eddie, game is certainly a must game for both ball clubs.
Well, you know, Gil, at this time of year, you start looking at standings, and standings become extremely important. And a game like today for the Rams is a real must because they have to catch the 49ers, and today is a game that is a big one for them after coming off their defeat against Minnesota. For the Saints, you have a situation where they've had a lot of injuries, they've had other problems, and have only won one ball game, and they have to try to come up to last year's standards. It's extremely important for a new team to try to exceed each year's or the past year's performance for a while, and so they'll be going all out because they've got to get in the winning ways.
And get the impetus going back in their favor. Also, this is the exact halfway point in the season, the 7th game of a 14-game schedule.
Well, and they get harder as they go on from here, you know, and the people start getting hurt, but it'll be a big one.
They don't get any easier, and we'll be ready for the start of today's game between the Los Angeles Rams and the New Orleans Saints after this pause for station identification. This is CBS.
It's a unitized body that has front disc brakes. What do you think it costs?
$3,000.
24.
Between 23 and 25.
Introducing the new Toyota Corolla, 1798.
See your nearby Toyota dealer. Get your hands on a Toyota. You'll never let go.
Continental 747 is now the roomiest airplane in the sky. You get 4 inches more legroom than before. Do you know how Continental managed that?
I'm coming up in a minute.
No, because Continental has just taken out 41 seats in coach and economy. Oh, fly the Continental 747 to Chicago or Hawaii.
This is a job for Super Paperback. Whatever you need, you'll find help fast in the Yellow Pages.
KNXT urges you to do your part to ease and solve the human problems of your community by volunteering for your United Crusade. You're invited to Nancy's house for a candid conversation with Jerry Dunphy and Nancy Wilson on KNXT Channel 2.
CBS Television Sports presents the National Football League. Brought to you by Olympia, the good beer from the town of Tumwater, Washington, where the water is. And by Rise, the rich wet lather. And by Ford and your Ford dealer, who bring you the better idea cars for 1971. And by your Union 76 dealer. Drive in and let the spirit of 76 move you.
Hello there, everybody. Gil Stratton, along with Eddie LeBaron from Tulane Stadium in New Orleans, Louisiana, where the Los Angeles Rams are being introduced to this fine crowd on hand to take on the New Orleans Saints. And there you look at the balance of the Rams squad. And Eddie, it appears that...
Third of 76.
There's a computer company that has designed information systems for over 400 kinds of business. NCR. So NCR won't have to learn your business first, nor promise more than a computer can do. Someday your company will talk to one of the most experienced computer companies you know. Because now you know. NCR means computers.
Scrambled out, had all kinds of time, and Pogue was deep downfield and got away from the safety man. Now watch Hargett scramble out to the outside as Bacon is held in. He throws a deep pass to Pogue, who's
From our end zone camera, see Scarpetti holding. Dempsey's kick is up, and it is good. So, the score reads, the New Orleans Saints 7, the Los Angeles Rams nothing, and we'll be back with the Saints kickoff in just a moment.
When a man's got a thirst that's as big as the world, he lives every moment and loves every drop, because he knows you only go around once in life, so he grabs for all the gusto he can, even in the beer he drinks. Why settle for less? When you're out of Schlitz, you're out of beer.
An avalanche buster's life can depend on his snowmobile. That's why Stan Bunce uses AC snowmobile spark plugs. He knows AC's hot tip resists fouling, and that same hot tip is built into the AC spark plugs that go into your car. They fire hotter, burn cleaner. Next tune-up, insist on reliable AC fire ring spark plugs.
This year, and I think they only had 10 men out on the field because here comes Jackie Burkett back in to make the 11. Scarpetti holding, Tom Dempsey to attempt the extra point. The kick is up, and it is good. So the score reads now the New Orleans Saints 14, the Rams nothing, and we'll be back with the Saints kickoff in just a moment.
Louisville, Indianapolis, Pittsburgh, Providence, Rochester, San Antonio, Syracuse, Tucson, Washington, San Diego, Dayton.
From Los Angeles, American not only flies to big cities, but to medium-sized cities and small ones as well. So next trip, think of American. Thank you.
Phoenix, Cleveland, Columbus, Dallas, Fort Worth.
Is 87. Now, he hits Gabriel right here. Gabriel is starting to bring the ball up. It pops up into the air. He wasn't in the act of throwing the ball. Now here comes Morgan.
To prove a point, I'm about to shave without using any water. Nothing to make my beard wet and soft but this. Rise. I'm actually getting a clean shave. The reason? The moisture in Rise. Slowly, Rise seeps moisture into your beard and holds it there for as long as it takes you to shave. Now, if I can get a shave like this using Rise with no water, imagine what you can do using Rise with water.
Sometimes you have to wait, because some things are worth more. You only go around once in life, so you grab for all the gusto you can, even in the beer you drink. Why settle for less? When you're out of Schlitz, you're out of beer.
Looking at the deep receivers for the Saints on the left of your screen, number 00 is Ken Burrow, their number 1 draft choice, and on the right is number 25, Al Dodd. David Ray set to kick off for the Rams. The Rams trail 14-7 with 7 minutes and 32.
Man takes himself out of the play. That's Dave Long. And the ball carrier is able to go right through on the draw. But Cowan just drew him in and let him take himself out of the play.
And it was enough for the first down.
are charged with electricity, and when merely touched with a metal rod, they explode with sparks. Now watch what happens when we attach a rod to the front wheel spindle of this 71 Ford pickup, and another to the cab. Then we drive the Ford pickup over this bone-jarring course of 4x4s. Look, the rod attached to the wheel is setting off a steady array of electrical flashes. That's because the wheels are taking such a pounding. But notice the cab rod rides smoothly between the electrical cables, never touches them. That's because only Ford has twin I-beam front suspension, 2 front axles instead of 1, that step over bumps independently for a smooth car-like ride. Yes, Ford pickups work like a truck, but a driver, how's the ride? Like a car? Beautiful. In pickups, too, Ford gives you better ideas.
Maxie Vaughn is... And we'll be back with the Rams kickoff in just a moment.
There's a computer company that has designed information systems for over 400 kinds of business. NCR. So NCR won't have to learn your business first, nor promise more than a computer can do. Someday your company will talk to one of the most experienced computer companies you know, because now you know. NCR means computers.
To prove a point, I'm about to shave without using any water. Nothing to make my beard wet and soft, but this. Rise. I'm actually getting a clean shave. The reason? The moisture in Rise. Rise seeps moisture into your beard and holds it there for as long as it takes you to shave. Now, if I can get a shave like this using Rise with no water, imagine what you can do using Rise with water.
We've just received word from the sideline what that infraction was. It was a warning for jamming signals. That's why they blew the whistle, blew the ball dead, but David Ray was about to kick off for the Rams now. Still was able to kick a 43-yard field goal and close the gap to 14-10. This one picked off at the 2-yard line by Ken Burrow. He's at the 20. And fumbles, and the Rams recover. Rams ball at the 22-yard line in New Orleans territory.
The fire sales gets burned.
Did you know Winston tastes good like a cigarette should?
That's bad grammar.
Everybody knows that.
But did you know I've failed driver education?
Pardon our grammar, but Winston tastes good like a cigarette should.
Winston may not say it right, but they sure know how to make it right.
My broom is louder than your broom.
First down for the Rams now.
Camas Prairie starts just east of Winchester and goes to Grangeville. It's a prairie on top of a mountain. It's a plateau. I've been here 57 years and born in a log cabin right on this ridge. One of my most important crops is barley, malting barley. The Camas Prairie and the Craigmont area has the reputation of raising the finest beer barley in the world. Camas Prairie Gold. Large kernels, heavy test weight, low protein, and a high-yielding malt. Olympia says it's the water, but I'm partial to the barley.
Aubrey Pratt is like all barley men. He says it's the barley that makes Olympia such a good beer. We say it's our naturally perfect brewing water.
And the barley.
I agree 100%. We've been going around and around like this for years.
Gabriel just throws it high in the air, and Long is able to catch the ball falling backwards against Wyatt.
And 7 seconds remain on the clock. A tremendous drive as the Rams have gone in front now for the first time. Here is Ray's extra point, and the kick is good. So the scoreboard now reads the Rams 20 and the New Orleans Saints 14. So the Rams have come back after two quick defensive plays by the Saints, put New Orleans out in front 14-0.
let's watch that play again now. And watch as Long comes down here. Right now he breaks to the inside. Now he breaks back to the outside behind Wyatt, who tries to hold him up. But Wyatt then doesn't get turned around in time, and Gabriel lays it high in the air. And there you see Wyatt go down.
This city is listed as one of 38 major cities across the country with substantial and persistent unemployment. And I hasten to add that I'm speaking to you as a Democrat. There are many ways to treat an important problem like unemployment in a political campaign. One way is to ignore it, as, for example, Vice President Agnew has been doing. For weeks now, he has been traveling across the country speaking in support of selected Republican candidates, having himself a verbal field day and skillfully practicing the politics of fear. And yet, after the excitement of the evening news has faded away, after the TV tube has dimmed and the hoopla has subsided, we Americans are left sitting in our darkened living rooms with some very real, everyday problems. Little is being done by this Republican administration to solve them. For example, if the Nixon administration had used the credit controls voted by a Democratic Congress last year, the interest rates on your home mortgage would not...
If you're thinking about getting a small economy car, you should know this. There's only one place that has a complete choice. It's your Ford dealers. Only he has these two small economy cars. On one hand, here's the all-new Pinto, sized and priced like the leading import. But Pinto has more room inside than the leading import, and a wider tread for better stability. Its four-cylinder engine gives great gas mileage. Pinto is Ford's little carefree car. Now, on the other hand, there's America's best-selling little economy car, Ford's Maverick. The simple machine. Simple to drive, simple to park, simple to service. Maverick features a thrifty six-cylinder engine up here and 10 cubic feet of trunk space back here. Also 2 doors or 4 doors, both low-priced. So for the complete choice in small cars, the import-size Pinto and the small economy-size Maverick, see your Ford dealer. In fact, let's give him a big hand. Ford gives you better ideas.
Welcome to American Airlines, sir. Sir. Excuse me, sir. Your baggage has been checked through to New York, sir. Gate 7.
Number 7. That's gate number 7.
We've made flying American Airlines so simple, all you have to do is drive up to our doorstep. So when you have other things on your mind, it's good to know you're on American Airlines.
Hi, Harvey. Heard you got a new fastback.
Yeah, 1971.
Oh, what color?
Racing green.
Oh, wow. I think fastbacks are just groovy.
Got dual heads, speed slots, wide track trimmer.
Can I have a ride?
On a shaver.
The shaver?
Yeah, my fastback shaver.
Oh, well, I think shaving is so masculine.
The 1971 Fastback Shaver by Sunbeam.